Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Crusader Kings 2 Cantabrian Crusades campaign. Welcome back to Emperor Froila the Just of Hispania. So I was trying to keep track. I'm actually not sure how many characters have we played so far. It's difficult with elective succession because you can kind of bounce around a bit. I believe perhaps if we wanted to like go through our history, we could start. I believe did we start with Aurelio the Hunter, and then we played Froila the Holy. And then we became King Aurelio the Hunter. Our brother failed somehow. Did we elect? I don't remember. I remember we went from Froila to Aurelio. And then from Aurelio, my great-grandfather. Great-grandfather. Then we played Aurelio the Just. Fairly sure. Maybe it was this guy. I don't remember. How many characters have we played? Crying out loud. Anyway. So, let's do some stuff on things. I don't know. We'll just try to conquer somebody if we can, or... evidently, I appreciate the comments, because again... have I mentioned that I haven't played a lot of Crusader Kings 2 in the last year? I'm not sure if I mentioned that. I think I did. But anyway, apparently the reason why that guy got captured, he wasn't captured in combat. It's just his army was killed, and that causes them to auto-surrender. Which, to me, is stupid. It should be that way if he's the sole participant in the war. But if there are allies in the war, then it should not just auto-surrender. I think that's stupid. So anyway, we're in the Croatian-Wallachian de jure war over Rama. Okay. That seems fine. We have some ducats. We're a horny man. We're a bit lusty. The lusty Argonian maid. Caballero Training Grounds, level 3 is 575 gold. Rather expensive. I think before we do that, we should just pick up some more light cav. I mean, yes, it increases your light cavalry attack value, but for half the price, you can have more dudes. So would you rather have more dudes in 2 provinces, or fewer dudes with slightly better attack modifiers? Morale of armies plus 10%. Levy reinforcement rate plus 10%. Retinue size. I think we need some training grounds. That's what we need. Where's castle walls too? Well, we can do that. Alright. Almost everything is building something. Almeria can't build because it has fairly crap technology. Faro can build a keep. And so we shall. It's that early morning something in the back of my throat situation right now. It's kind of irritating. Duke Diego the Wise revoked the county of Sundgau from Benoit de Brienne. Yeah. Women shouldn't control territory. That's silly. What do you think this is? 21st century? If you think about it, think how back in time we are. How far back in time we are. There's no equality for women. Women don't have the vote. They don't have anything. Women, I mean, there's just, yeah, it's completely understandable that he would revoke that. We have a truce with that guy. What about you? I mean, why not, right? Got nothing else to do. So might as well. Let's go on a march. Let's go do some holy war. We're not going to use our levy because they're expensive. Because they, well, they prevent bad guys from trying to kill us. Duke Giselbert of Upper Lorraine claims that Duchess Beretrude of Lower Lorraine is attempting to promote vile heresies. How should I use this information? My cousin. She's of the Widling dynasty. This name has been coming up couple times recently. Threaten her unless she stays out of factions. We don't have issues with factions. Do I want to have a reason to arrest her? She is not my direct vassal. Well, no, she is. I kind of would prefer to just keep a duke that's directly beneath me with high opinions. So yeah, we're just not going to do anything with it. people have commented fairly recently on just kind of like the way that this game plays out, because like, you know, the last 3 or 4 videos I was just kind of complaining again about how it's too easy, and people were saying like it's not, when they play it's not as easy for some reason, and I don't know, every time it just always seems to come back to the same thing for me. This is a game about vassals. It's not a game about personal levy, and if you can get that into your head, if you can just recognize that your own personal levy is really more a defensive measure, and it's about making all of your vassals like you, then, ooh, yeah, we can both be horn dogs. Sounds great. Make some babies, monkey woman. She's 17, let's do this! She doesn't have the ambition to make babies yet, but, she's lustful, so plus 20% fertility. She is... there's nothing else in here that's going to affect her fertility. Well, Grey Eminence, actually, yeah, 10%, so she's got 30% fertility mods. I have, just looks like 20%. Very well. But yeah, so the sooner you can focus on trying to get that done, and just making sure that you keep all of your vassals liking you, then the better off you are. Are there any Basque peoples? This is a Gothic. This is not searching properly. Culture? No? Oh, yep, there is one. We got one Basque dude. Well, making her Basque doesn't really help, because we can't become her unless we've already passed the law. So there's really no reason to try to make her Basque. Let's go for opinion then. Again, here, this is the same thing. So you saw there, like the strategic decision making there. I can't get what I want, so I will get opinion. And then I'm spreading around my kids. 83 opinion, you get 20 more opinion. There you go. It's just about managing vassals. And if you do that, the game becomes so simple. I think where people run into issues is where they try to make it about their own personal levy, and then they get surprised when tons and tons of small little guys can rally together and beat one big guy. Which, when you think about it, it's kind of silly. Obviously they can. Hey, prisoners. Goody. Money. Banish the Queen of Italy. 7 gold. No, I think we just murder her. I don't know. I don't remember now why she's in there, but I'm pretty sure it was for a good reason. We'll keep her in there for now. 7.5 gold is not enough. What kind of supply do we have here? 17k. Cool. It's not bad. We're already 51 war score. We are... yeah, we want to lead combat because we need to get some, we need to get our modifier. Some actual combat modifiers, so hey! There we go! Your experience in matters of war is increased. Obviously, a desert expert would be horrible. Desert's very rare combat train type. Mounted troops, on the other hand, with our Hispanian light cav, could be really strong. Light foot or heavy infantry. See, when you look at the composition of the army, the vast majority of it is still heavy infantry. So, heavy infantry is the heavy infantry leader also affects your pikemen. So it's 5,000 of these 16,000. Versus just getting the cavalry, which we have no heavy cav, but I'm gonna go for the heavy cav leader, for the cavalry leader anyway. I just think that it matches, it fits well, so that's cool. So our character now has a 45% boost to our mounted troops, who already have absolutely idiotic bonuses because they are awesome. Cool. Well, I'm gonna keep on leading combat because I think it's fun. And I don't really care if I die. Who's our heir? If I die, we get to play as my cousin, who is perfectly fine. Of course, he desires the kingdom of Middle Francia. That's not a problem. We have a son who is strong but ill. This is my not firstborn. We have a Froila already. We have a bastard. We'll name this one Aurelio. At least he's strong. One of these days, I'm telling you, we're going to get a strong genius. Supply is only... It's very low. Now, this is where apparently we can build a fort. Forts lock down your occupation of empty nomad provinces and negate crushing attrition penalty suffered in some pagan homelands. How quickly can it be built? 19th of September. Oh wow, it's only like 3 weeks. That's really quick. So is it worth it? This is pretty much the army of Italy. We're gonna lose 13%, like 600 men. Well, oh, let's just do it for the sake of doing it. Hopefully it doesn't crash the game. It can negate... Wow, 2 fort level? That is actually surprisingly good. But once the siege thing is over, yeah, it completely negates the modifier. Jeez, that's actually really good. But now once the siege is over, like that fort's gonna go away, I assume, right? Then they just get to stick around. They can be built in any provinces that you control, as well as hostile provinces where you have troops present. So naturally, we can't do that in our own territory, right? No, we can. Okay. Control or besieging Seville. Sevilla is not under siege, has personal wealth. Okay, I want to test this out now. If I build this thing, will it last all the time? Forever and ever? If so, that's crazy. 2 fort level? So my understanding then is that this would be the... this gets sieged down first, right? The fort gets sieged down before anything else. Okay, so it's not going to add fort level on top of the capital, for example, which would just make it take forever to siege. Going from 5 fort level to 7 fort level on 3,000 troops would be crazy. It's not that great. 20 gold for a tiny little fort. Bump in the road. And yeah, the fort is now gone. What about this fort? Fort's still there. Interesting. I don't care. I do not like how the sound effect changes when you have this thing open. Hear that? See? I don't like that. Build a new holding and destroy the tribal settlement. Well, I'm not happy about a tribal holding being there. So we've got tribal holding on top up here. That's not good. I'm gonna give this whole duchy to a guy. Can we, yeah, we'll usurp the duchy. And then I don't really care. This is where, you know, putting land in our family is fun, but it's also a lot of work, and the family's not big enough. We want to find a man who is any marriage, not currently a ruler. My religion, my culture, or group. I don't even, culture doesn't really matter. Needs to be an adult, needs to not be a great house. High stewardship would be good. Alright, there we go, it's all done. Settle my horse, let's go after the man, the thing. So... we just did a holy war, and this guy still hasn't managed to finish his de jure war over Rama. It's kind of sad. Kinsman needs an educator. Let's go with military education, I think. Alright, we'll do it ourselves. We're level 3 now. Okay, so this would be a better steward, but I kind of could use the opinion from this guy, and by making him steward, I'll get an extra bonus opinion. So we'll go ahead and choose him. See how we get 99? We get plus 15 for him being the steward, but then also plus 15 for fulfilled ambition. So he's not as good as the other guy would be, but again, this is a game about managing vassals. Okay, that's already been converted. My kinsman, the King of Leon, is rather upset about things, but I'm going to educate him myself. Why are you so upset, man? What happened to you? Wants control of the Duchy of Galicia and the County of Vizcaya. So because you are the King of Leon, and Leon includes... No? You want the County of Vizcaya and the Duchy of Galicia. My guess is that he owns the Duchy of Navarra, which makes him want that. Okay. It's not within his capital his actual kingdom, but because he owns the duchy. That seems fine. I don't really care. You can have it. It's not going to make you that strong. Although this guy is a very good military man. Yeah, no, he's an organizer. I'm not going to give him to you. Sorry. What was the other thing that you wanted? The Duchy of Galicia? That is my kinsman who serves me directly and owns this here. And you are the King of Galicia, so yeah, I could see why you'd want that guy. That is fine with me. That should go a long way towards solving our issues. But Vizcaya? No. No, that one's mine. So long as Vizcaya is ruled by someone who has the organizer trait, it will stay within our own territory. A bastard can cause a lot of trouble, insisted Spymaster Grand Mayor Gerard. Advised me of a possible opportunity to get rid of the bastard in our court. That's my son you're talking about. So, yeah, I would rather be honest. Yeah, I mean, obviously. Our intrigue goes down, but seems fine. This time the beast will not escape me. Let's get him. Can we upgrade our buildings at all, again? More training grounds, for example. I like getting the cheap things. You know, just filling out the... Oh, look at that. It actually tabs through to the fort as well. And then it gets stuck and I can't cycle through the holdings anymore. Can I destroy it? I can right-click on it and make it pop something weird up. Apparently no, I cannot delete it. Weird. Oh, we're not going to build any more of those. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to take a short break here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. As always, thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.